and every other thing. He's not supposed to do. He does that. You can see that they've breached the line between Asha, humanity, and logic. Mohbad náà go ma lọ́bẹ̀, ó ma sunlé yẹn. Àwọn gbogbo other family, including, in fact, because sọ̀rọ̀ dé, wọ́n tún ní Ìyálọ́ládé, who is a girlfriend, family, ọkọ ẹ̀. This guy náà ló tún gbé, and it's not related. It's just because girlfriend and boyfriend of Babeni, but he still supported them. And this lady, Odake, so one fi ọwọ́ gbágẹ́ yẹn lójú in all way, and she was very accommodating. And to show you that this lady is a very, very good person, only I want to keep the legacy of my husband. I want my child to come back and look at and still have something positive. But the truth of the matter is that Tapane can't be within this woman and the family of Mohbad, talo rubbish legacy. Because on the shows that the father is going to, it's the same show. See, one sọ pé Mo o ṣe bóyá druggy or something. Bàbá yẹn jókòó síbẹ̀. It's the same show. Ni wọ́n sọ pé èèyàn burúkú ni kò tọ́jú kíní kan bí bàbá ẹ̀ ṣe rí kan. And they are still going there. And it's still the same shows. Tí wọ́n ti bú gbogbo tó sórí ṣiríṣi nípa all the legacy, not the trash is where the father and the mother are going. But this lady maintained a decorum and she stayed on her lane. Understand? So tabawo talon ba legacy je. Wunmi ò ba legacy je. Àwọn gangan ló ba legacy je. So the reason why I like I said coming up to explain is that number one, there's a difference between entitlement. Wunmi is not entitled to take care of Yamo. Understand? By entitlement go emi feel pé Yamo is not entitled láti ṣe. But talking about humanity, Yamo in her own way might be struggling. Wunmi in her own way, she's struggling because she doesn't have a job, she does not have a business, she has a toddler. So as humanity, as Christians, ó yẹ kí family yẹn gbogbo wọn, including for baba yẹn, kí wọ́n surround her, kí wọ́n support her to take care of that child. So that's why I said, let me just explain where I am coming from and what I understand, because Taba answer on say everybody money all are entitled, and there's no entitlement anywhere. Yeah.
Quickly, can I come in right there, interject please, and ask you a question?
Okay,
maybe because I've missed out a lot. I've been offline for a while. Good morning, everybody. Sorry to interrupt you. Are you saying that somebody is? You said Yamo doesn't have she doesn't have any obligation to take care of Wunmi, or what are you saying exactly? I'm not getting that part.
No, what somebody said was that is Wunmi supposed to take care of Yamo? I said no. We're talking about entitlement. Is Yamo supposed to take care of Wunmi? Me so Liamo Wunmi ni aso. Mo dẹ̀ ní no. Money, but in humanity.
Nobody's asking Yamo to take care of Wunmi. We are talking about Liam. Liam is the bone of contention in this one. We are not talking about Wunmi.
So Wunmi was what was the question? Wunmi.
Okay. Do you want to rephrase that question again? No, are you talking about Wunmi? Yamo taking care of Wunmi or Liam?
The question is, should Wunmi be taking care of Mohbad? Is it a duty to be giving Mohbad stipends or monthly allowance for feeding? Now, the other way around, so even when we say should Yamo be taking care, we said, isn't it normal to believe or to think that Yamo at this time should be caring for Liam as much as she can? Gegebi abiyamo, whatever it takes to look after Liam and make sure that Liam is okay. So it's not Mohbad doesn't go.
Ella, we are not talking. We are not talking. I think you got it wrong. You got it wrong. We are not talking about Wunmi. Wunmi esti Wunmi soto. Ọmọ tí Wunmi gbé dání ni Aloba nísìnyí. Okay, ká ní pé àwọn family Aloba ní pé okay Wunmi ò ń ṣe ìyàwó ọmọ, but Wunmi gbé Aloba dání. Ẹ̀tọ́ wọn ni láti tọ́jú Aloba tó wà lọ́wọ́ wọn. Ẹ̀tọ́ wọn ni. And you made mention of nípa ṣíyàn lókun má ṣíyàn lókun. Ní Ondo State àwa máa ń ṣe dáadáa. Recently, this governor of Ondo State, Diku Akeredolu, and wọ́n ṣí ìyàwó ẹ̀ fún ta ni. Ṣó pé wọ́n mọ̀ ṣá tí ìyàwó Akérédolú ta ló fẹ́? Àbúrò ẹ̀ ló fẹ́. But in my own case, gbà tí popsi tèmi kú, wọ́n ní kí ìyá tèmi wá fẹ́ àbúrò bàbá mi. Why tó dẹ̀ ṣe máa ń sọ kí ni ètè wọn fẹ́ kí ìyá jẹ àwọn ọmọ. It happened to me. I'm a living witness. So, wọ́n fẹ́ kí ìyá jẹ àwọn ọmọ torí àwọn ọmọ rẹ̀ ṣe máa ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. My mother said, "Kamari ni Paul wí èèwọ̀. Ẹni tóun ti ń pè ní bọ̀dá kóun ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa bá sùn. Kóun dẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ níyàwó pé ẹ má worry, èmi máa wà okay. Àwọn ọmọ yín ni kẹ́ mójútó." And to God who made me, my father's family did fantastically well over us. Ìyà ò jẹ wá.
Okay, so you corroborated what I said. You corroborated what I said. So you corroborated what I said about.
Let me come in.
You corroborated what I said. So what I'm saying now, okay, please, before I get down, what I was saying that before people get me wrong.
Don't get down earlier, please. Wait.
Yeah, okay.
Let me ask you one question. Yes. When Ola Angela played that part.
I think when
talking about Olori production, ma, please let me ask her that question.
Hold on,
when talking about culture,
Classy babe, please can we just let Elia conclude what she's saying? Then you then.
She said she wants to drop. She said she wants to
Elia,
drop.
are you dropping now?
Okay, I can wait like 10-15 minutes more. No problem.
Okay, Elia, please go ahead. 10-15 minutes gone to put. The other people need to also say something. Oh yeah,
I think I've like I said, I was talking about. I'm talking about Wunmi and Iyamo taking care of each other. Now, but I didn't say anything about not taking care of Liam, because as Christians, as I said, as Christians, as humanity is concerned, both your baby and mobile, your mobile bateba, Kini Wunmi, we were not related to Wunmi, and in either ways, we are sending something to Liam. Okay, this is the welfare of Liam. You understand? I'm not saying that she's not entitled to take care of she's not supposed to take care of Liam as in the Yambo. Oh, yakoma check what welfare now. In every way, including the spiritual matters. Oh mama gbàdúrà fún, oh mama bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní welfare, oh mama pè léra, oh mama everything in all everything. Torí òun lọmọ tó ṣẹ́kù fún. That is what I'm saying. Now, saying Wunmi kó tọ́jú yọkọ ẹ̀, kò ṣe dandan in every way. Kò ṣe dandan. That's what I'm saying. Kò ṣe dandan. Nítorí apart from the fact that she's not working, kò ṣe dandan kó tọ́jú ẹ̀. Kò yẹ kó tiẹ̀ tọ́jú ẹ̀. Kò ń ṣe ẹ̀tọ́ ẹ̀ láti tọ́jú ẹ̀. That's what I'm saying. That our responsibility is not Wunmi's responsibility to take care of Iyamo. And even though she has the money, it's not her responsibility to take care of her either. But if she now wills to give her anything, it's the choice. So and the reason why I'm saying so, and I explain, is that I want to justify that woman has been close to her. She has been with her for a long time. Wunmi was giving Mohbad advice, and gbogbo story pe kini kan on fun issue ton everything that they are bashing that woman for. You understand? Then bash fun you are in one way you are being hypocrite, because you are saying kò yẹ kó ṣe kankan fún ìyá Wunmi, kò yẹ kó ṣe báyìí fún then ẹ wá fẹ́ justify pé ó yẹ kí Wunmi ṣe the same thing.
Ella, let me buttress your point there again. Ṣé ká wá sọ pé tí ọkọ Karimot bá wá ra nǹkan fún ìyá Mohbad, èwo ni? Ṣé tí ọkọ Karimot tó bá ra nǹkan fún ìyá Mohbad lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tó mo ní fún ìyá Mohbad, ẹ má bínú, fún ìyá Karimot tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, ṣé wọ̀ ni? Láti ayé tó ti dáyé láti rí pé ọkọ máa tọ́jú àwọn, like maybe because I will always use my family. My father took care of my mother's family and his family. Ilé wa gba dàbí àgbàlá ìtura ni. Eléyìí ó fẹ́ kọ́ṣẹ́, ó fẹ́ lọ sí university, máa bọ̀ nílé wa. Because he was okay. He wasn't rich, but he was after education. Ìwọ tó bá fẹ́ join bóyá army àbí navy àbí kíní kan, wọ́n máa ní kó lọ sọ́dọ̀ òyìnbó ni. Come to our both my mother's side and my father's side. Àtayébáyé láti rìn. Àwọn Ìgbò tẹ́ ń rí yìí, ṣé wọn kì í tọ́jú family ìyàwó wọn ni? So what is the big deal in this? And the reason why you guys are talking about this is because people said Josie was putting on Mohbad's clothes. It is two different things. Josie wọ aṣọ Mohbad ìgbà tí Mohbad ti kú. Ìyá Mohbad ó wọ aṣọ Mohbad ìgbà tí Mohbad wà láyé. Nǹkan tọ̀tọ̀ ni.
Nǹkan tọ̀tọ̀ ni, and nǹkan tí Josie ṣe abomination ni.
Exactly, two different things. Nǹkan tọ̀tọ̀ ni, ẹ má mix ẹ má máa ṣe bí wèrè lórí happy ẹ mọ́ tọ́. Ẹ má sọ tọ́. Wèrè ṣe yìí ni.
Nǹkan abomination.
Ìgbà tí bàbá tèmi kú, ó dídí ọdún kan. Wọ́n lè ṣí yàrá bàbá mi. kò ń ṣe pé àwọn àbúrò bàbá mi ò ní entitled láti ṣe but nǹkan ìbànújẹ́ ló jẹ́ fún wọn ìbànújẹ́ pé wọ́n fẹ́ lọ sí yàrá bọ̀dá wọn.
God bless you.
Nǹkan ìbànújẹ́ ṣe inú yín dùn fún ọmọ yín kú ni ó ní burúkú lè fi ṣàyọ̀ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sí ìkúrò lórí ẹ̀pí jáde ẹ̀yin lè máa kọ́ kú ṣẹ́kù ni. Karimot dẹ̀ gbé yín ó dẹ̀ tọ́s gbogbo yín ó dẹ̀ tọ́s gbogbo yín ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń gbà abẹ́ni gbàgbọ́
tí. orí wọn ló dàrú orí wọn fọ́ ni o.
èwo ni ìbànújẹ́ tó tẹ̀ ń ṣe.
àwọn wèrè.
Láṣà ni èwo ló ṣì gan. Bàbá Mohbad ò lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ láti wọṣọ láti mú pin nínú aṣọ Mohbad.
wọ́n dẹ̀ ń ṣòṣì bí ẹran aṣẹ́wó.
wọ́n bèrè lọ́wọ́ King White.
wọ́n
bèrè lọ́wọ́ King White pé wọ́n ní ogún ọmọ.
ọpọlọ wọn dàrú.
àti oúnjẹ wọn mọ. Dáwà bèrè pé ṣé nǹkan kan ni King White ní pé the same ni sáàbàdà nǹkan ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ni. oúnjẹ ọmọ pọ̀ ọmọ wà láyé ó ṣe fún ẹ mọ́mí ẹ gba mọ́tò. Mọ́mí mo kọ́lé fún yín mọ́mí mo ra Bentley fún yín mọ́mí àbí dáàdì mo ra private jet fún oúnjẹ ọmọ nìyẹn. Ogún ọmọ ni pé abiyamọ gbé ọmọ sí ẹrù tó wà ní ọwọ́ olóògbé lẹfẹ gbà Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí n jogún ọmọ oúnjẹ ọmọ la má jẹ bábí ọmọ kò ń ṣogún ọmọ nǹkan ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ méjì ni ogún ọmọ ni fámílì alọba ń jẹ kò ń ṣe oúnjẹ ọmọ. I rest my case.
Olainje, thank you very much. So let me just buttress that point because that is where I was going. Talking about pé your ọmọ fún yín lọ ní nǹkan. It is not that ọmọ force your pé fún yín lọ ẹ ní nǹkan. Èmi máa lo ara mi as example. Ọkọ mi máa ń fún àwọn òbí mi ní nǹkan tí kò dẹ̀ ní sọ fún mi rárá. Àwọn òbí mi ló ṣe máa sọ fún mi pé ọkọ ẹ ṣe báyìí ọkọ ẹ ṣe báyìí máa ní kò dẹ̀ sọ fún mi pé ó ṣe báyìí. So ìyẹn ò kì í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀. Ọkọ lè ṣe fún àwọn àánú ẹ̀ on his own. So ìyẹn ò kì í ṣọ̀rọ̀ pé ó fún ìyàwó ọmọ ní nǹkan ó fún ìyàwó ní nǹkan ìyẹn ò kì í ṣọ̀rọ̀. Relationship tọ́jọ́ keep no matter. Kò kì í ṣe pé torí pé ó fún ni ó lè ra nǹkan tí ó rà fún ìyá ẹ̀ ó lè rà fún ìyá ìyàwó ẹ̀ ó depend lórí relationship tó keep. So talking about the rights of ìyá Mohbad and Wunmi, ìyá Mohbad ní right láti tọ́jú ọmọ wọn bó ṣe sọ. And if they have good relationship with Wunmi, they can as well take care of her if they have the power. Talking about Wunmi as well, everything lies on relationship they keep pẹ̀lú ara yín. Relationship they keep pẹ̀lú ara yín. If she has good relationship with Wunmi, kódà kí Wunmi lọ fẹ́ ọkọ mi. Kí Wunmi kó lọ fẹ́ ọkọ mi tó bá jẹ́ pé ìyá yẹn ní good relationship pẹ̀lú Wunmi, she will still take care of her. She will still do her best pé okay kí lẹ sọ pé fẹ́ kí lẹ fẹ́. So relationship tí yàn bá keep pẹ̀lú èèyàn ni. So pé yàn kan fún yàn kan ní nǹkan yàn kò fún yàn ní nǹkan relationship tẹ́ bá keep ló matter. Tí relationship yín ò bá work kẹ́ fúnra yín ní nǹkan kò ní Wunmi ò ní fún ní nǹkan but Wunmi ò bá máa fún wọn ní nǹkan àbó fún wọn ní nǹkan duty tí wọ́n ní pé káwọn tọ́jú ọmọ wọn kò kàn wọ́n. They don't have business with Wunmi if they don't want to have business with Wunmi. But their grandchild is still with Wunmi, so they have all that right. Wunmi has all that right to demand pé okay ọmọ yín ó ń jẹ́ orúkọ yín o. So kí lẹ fẹ́ fi máa tọ́jú ẹ̀ pé ó ń jẹ́ orúkọ yín. So definitely tó bá ti believe pé kò kì í ṣe ọmọ wọn, Wunmi can as well tó bá marry kó change orúkọ ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ kó ọkọ tó fẹ́ kó adopt ọmọ yẹn since they believe that okay ní right láti tọ́jú ẹ̀. She can do that. Only ọkọ tó bá fẹ́ next lè adopt ọmọ yẹn tó máa change orúkọ ọmọ yẹn sí orúkọ ọkọ yẹn. Ó dẹ̀ ní any right lórí ọmọ yẹn. So talking about rights, the child has a right to be taken care of by his late father's family. If they feel like doing the right thing, that is the way right in your culture là ń sọ yìí. Culture kò kí n ṣe pé religious wise kìíní kan culturally wọ́n yẹ kó tọ́jú ọmọ tó wà lọ́wọ́ Wunmi culturally.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni tó bá dẹ̀ tọ́jú ẹ̀ kò ń ṣọmọ wọn nìyẹn fúnra wọn náà dì.
Thank you ma. So tó bá dẹ̀ tọ́jú ẹ̀ Wunmi ní right.
I don't get it. Iya Mohbad is 50 because I remember some time ago Josie said ṣó fún mi ní nǹkan kan ni, and I think Guresi also repeated it. Ṣé Wunmi fún bàbá ní nǹkan kan ni kí lẹ fẹ́ kí bàbá jẹ? And I'm wondering
You know, some time ago, I had the opportunity to do something, and I wanted to include Mama Mohbad. But for some reason, my spirit said no. I've never liked that woman. Not that it matters in the grand scheme of things, but for some reason, you know, I've always seen her as Shekusheye, someone that can be easily bought, you know, because when she came out to speak after Mohbad died, she went on to say, oh, Ofe for me 5 million, Ofe she shop for me. And I'm like, is this the time to be talking about this? Well, be that as it may, I said, oh, maybe because she's in shock, she's mourning, her son just died. But from what I have seen of this family and from the little we've been able to piece together since Mohbad died, this family is bottom barrels, the pits. I don't get it. And for anyone to say, these people do not have any obligation to give me anything, for crying out loud, this girl is only 24, 25. These people are young, they should be working. Why are people contributing money for Iya Mohbad? Why are people contributing money for Baba Mohbad? Why? I don't understand it. If people should be contributing money at all, it should be to Wunmi for the upkeep of Liam. So for anyone to actually say, no, for the sake of humanity, Ola, I don't agree with you. They should be contributing money to Wunmi from that family for the upkeep of Liam, because to all intents and purposes, Liam is Mohbad's son. Forget all the rubbish that has been going on. Josie himself knows. Mama Mohbad knows. We don't need to do a DNA, and I fucking don't understand why we need to do a DNA. Pardon my French. So if we should then say nobody has any obligation to give me anything, no, that family has obligations, responsibilities to give you money. If Wunmi then decides, you know, after 1 year, I want to move on, all well and good. But as far as Liam continues to live, that family has an obligation to keep giving Wunmi money for his upkeep. Even if Wunmi marries another man, except Wunmi says, I don't want to have anything to do with you.
Befe, you can clap now. You can clap. You can clap.
Except Wunmi says, you know what, I don't want to have anything to do with this family. Then you can say, okay, you know what, we're going to cut off as well. Otherwise, even if Wunmi remarries, so long as Liam continues to be Aloba, that family has an obligation and responsibilities. Now, to all what Karimot has been saying, Karimot is damaged goods. Nothing Karimot says makes sense. I don't get it. I just see her shows, you know, when people cut it. I can't imagine myself. I'm too proud. I'm so jealous of my social media footprints. I'm very jealous of where I go. If it's not making sense, I don't go there. So I can't imagine sitting and watching Karimot's shows. But people cut it. People on our platforms cut it and we listen when they are streaming it. Otherwise, I wouldn't go and watch Karimot. What's Karimot saying that I want to listen to anyways? So anything you hear Karimot say are the things that have been discussed in their caucus, and Karimot is the mouthpiece. Karimot said, Yamu and Shanosi loud. Yamu came and Shanosi loud. Unfortunately, the loud did not catch fire because they all ended up in disgrace. I was on Otumba's platform from the beginning to the end, and I can see how we put King White's ass on fire. He left in disgrace. So for me, really, that family is the pits. Mohbad, if she's a responsible person, should not be taking money from Wunmi. It should be the other way around. And my heart almost stopped when I heard that people were donating money for that woman on Bukky Jese's platform. Is she going to take the money? On the same platform where Adura was called a thief and was almost lynched, on the same platform where she was cursed daily, on the same platform where she came out, where Bukky Jesse said Josie was sleeping with Blessing, you mean Bakre is going to take that money? And then, let's take it back to Wunmi. For me, I sit down at times, you know, and I want to re-echo what Osha said. There are times I said, God, I wish I could win the national lottery, you know. I'll take Wunmi away. I'll take her far, far, far away. The things I'll do for Wunmi. You know, you sit down at times and you begin to imagine things. Because at 24, I mean, there are kids of 24 who finish uni. They don't get a job straight away. They are still home. You wake them up in the morning to come and eat. You wake them up in the morning, you know, to go do things. And this girl has this huge responsibility on her shoulders. The whole world is against her, and her sister comes out to join with these people, and someone sits there and thinks, no, unfortunately, I don't have the kind of funds, that will take me away and change everything, but I wish I have. Now, back to that family. It's very, very sad indeed, what has happened since Mohbad died. It's disgraceful the way Mohbad's legacies have been rubbished. This boy was a very private boy, but see what his father has done since he died. It's not just poverty of the pockets. What I see this family do, both Bosse and Joseph, is poverty of the mind. Is disgraceful, but that is who they are. My prayers are only for Wunmi and Liam, and I pray that God continues to guide Wunmi. God continues to guard her, that she does not fall into wrong hands, who will advise her on the contrary. Because I know our people are very big on culture. The next thing is, only lati lo be baba okoe, so that you guys can settle. Only lati lo be ya okoe, so that you guys can settle. No, there's no settle. There are some things that happen and there's no coming back. For what Josie has done in the last 11 months, she's a prostitute. She puts stuff in the son's Indomies. She sleeps around. She's a Shana. She's Transformer. She's this. And Mohbad and all of that. Omonye Keton, listen, you come for me, you get what's coming to you. Come for my child, you're dead. So as far as I'm concerned, Josie is dead to Liam. But who am I, to make that decision? But if Wunmi is a smart girl, I want to believe she's a smart girl, she needs to move far away from that family. Her lawyers should do whatever needs to be done as far as royalties that comes in are concerned. I've heard people say she should walk away. Walk away from what? Yes, she should walk away from their bullshit. She doesn't need to be a member of that family anymore. But her lawyers should work on what's hers. She suffered with Mohbad. She deserves what comes to her. Liam will get his inheritance, and that is the duties of her lawyers. But as far as a relationship is concerned, I would say that family is dead. She should move on. And if we're able to support women in any way financially, like I always say, I don't believe in public display of, we're doing this, we're doing that. I'm happy to contribute quietly, like I have done previously. But for women to have anything to do with that family again, I don't understand. It's not for me to say, it's not for us to say or decide, but I wish she has the strength of character to walk away from them. Thank you, everyone.
Abafe.
Okay. Ó wá bọ́ síta lọ́jọ́ Saturday wọ́n dìbọn kì í. Kò yẹ kẹ́ jẹ́yàn kò yẹ kẹ́ lè máa rìn ní àdúgbò yín. Kò yẹ kẹ́ lè rìn ládùúgbò yín. You were not laying course. You were laying course for what? It's a very bad thing. Nǹkan tí ò dá. You just need to go outside. Come outside and beg people. Beg. And seek for God's forgiveness. Torí pé àwọn tó ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ wọn ò sọ òótọ́, wọ́n fẹ́ tì í sẹ́nu òkun. Tó bá tì í sẹ́nu mọ́tò, wọ́n á wá yọ ẹsẹ̀, wọ́n á wá yọ free. Ẹ wá máa dá lọ, ẹ wá máa jó, ẹ wá máa ṣẹ̀sìn. Imagine wọn náà ń dáwó fún yín. Owó wo lẹ ń gbà kiri? Look, owó wo lẹ ń gbà kiri? Wọ́n gbowó ilé fún yín, wọ́n dáwó ṣọ́ọ̀bù fún yín. Ṣé gbogbo owó tó ń dá fún yín yẹn, tí rí nǹkan gidi fi gbé ṣe ni? Torí pé kí ni tó bá jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àbòsí wà ń bẹ̀, because for you to come for kẹ́ni ẹ dúró ti Wunmi, just because of your own selfish interest. Torí pé ẹ mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yin náà fẹ́ cash out. Torí pé ẹ fẹ́ gbowó kè with sympathy. Ẹ̀yin tó yẹ pé àwọn èèyàn ń gbóríyìn fún yín tán ní no kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ o. They were humble Josie pé Josie ni bad person, Josie ni kinní kan. Now you are the bad person. You are the bad person. You need to cover your eyes. Shame on you. Shame on you. Karimot tó yẹ pé ayé ẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́. Ó kọ̀ dùn mí pé ọmọ játijàti yan. Ibì kan náà láti wá. Ó wá ń jẹ́ kó máa ta ẹ̀rẹ̀fọ̀ sí wa lára. Karimot onípọ̀mọ́ lábíà. Ṣé iṣẹ́ yìí ò mọ̀ pé ó ń manipulate yín ni? Just for her own gain. Ó manipulate yín. Ó manipulate yín. It's